turn start, draw a spell. I'll spend 4 on the Immortal Throne. Tap, play an Oasis here, draw a card. This goes to 1. I'll play your Pit Viper from your graveyard for 1. I'll go to 2, I'll draw a card. I'll play Lightning Bolt on your Petrosian Cavalry for 2. This will go to 3, I'll draw a card. And then I'll play Angel's Egg for 3. This will go to 4, I'll draw a card.
Copy. Let's see.
I found that since the cup, all my decks are kind of gimmicky, so.
Yeah.
I built one that was not gimmicky, and I was like, oh, this is fine. It, like, wins. And I was like, that's boring.
Winning can be fun.
It's gotta be doing something cool.
I agree. I think the pool is a little. I got a 7.
Ooh. I think I go first just so I don't get steamrolled. I don't really need a tempo, I just need you not to have the tempo.
I forget, how do I... Is it 1? Yeah, there we go.
I probably keep all 3 sites.
Does it auto shuffle when you enter in, or...?
No, you have to hit R over it, I think.
Oh, then I should
randomize.
Probably put these back before, because it's going to just be in list order. That would have been 3 thunderstorms, I imagine.
Yeah, I'd lose to that.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people would. Okay, now we go. Yeah, I've only played, I think, like 3 or 4 games of Sorcery on TTS.
Oh, really?
Ready when you are.
Sweet. Color pass.
Okay. Oh man, snap. What is tap again?
E or Q, but really E.
And tap that.
Gross.
Ruby core.
Double gross. I'm just gonna. We can just put them to the side so you can see better.
Yeah.
That's gross. I hate that.
Yeah, I get it.
I'll just tick that up too. And there.
Oh yeah.
My go, I guess. Now that you've
done
done all the things.
I played all of the cards.
Yeah, apparently. We'll do that and pass.
Okay. So you play the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And now my turn. I'm gonna draw that. Untap my boy. I will play. I'll tap, play. Just want to do math real fast.
Do I want to put him to door this turn?
Too much, I think. Yeah. Just gonna play Watchtower. Actually, no, we don't want to do that. What I want to do is play Gothic Tower. Vampires.
Holy shit.
That went up to 5, and then that cost me 4. Or I went up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that cost me 4. And your turn.
Gross.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had this draw in person one time in real life against a player who it was like their third game of Sorcery, and I was just like, I'm so sorry.
I'll just do an Angel's Egg and pass. Hope it can keep me alive for a little while.
And draw a card, spell. Tap. An Imperial Road.
I got nothing.
Play Watchtower.
Yeah, this is gross.
Play a Sandworm.
Yeah.
Gonna move here and attack. And your turn.
Heal for 1. Alright. Wow, this is super not helpful right now. But is what it is. I'm gonna replicate.
Oh, double egg. Hell yeah.
That's all I can do. I'll pass.
On tap.
I'll heal for 2.
Yeah. And yeah, he's what is he? We're not on tap. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It should track your mana here, so you're at 4.
Yeah.
You should be at 5.
So 5. Hey, bad. I'm playing nerd games with my buddy Christian. I did get you curry and potato and blueberry Red Bull. So attack here.
Yeah, take it.
Attack here. I have 5, which is a lot. Place Sandworm there.
Gross.
And grapple shot, Battlemage to you, and then attack you, or attack your site.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And your turn.
Heal for 2. Turn start. Ugh. I think I'm dead. Yeah, probably.
No, I'm gonna order them from Costco right now.
I'll kill these 2 at least.
Holy cow, damn.
And then I will pass heal for 2.
Okay. I will untap. Draw. Attack.
Yep.
And attack your site.
Oops, just 3.
And like Goro some kobolds there, strike my boy. And your turn.
Heal for 2 and pray. About goddamn time. Holy shit. Alright. File Imp, kill your kobolds. Apprentice Wizard, draw a card. Tap, draw a site. And then heal for 2, pass.
Nice. Tap worm. Draw site. Or not a site, a spell. And tap Battlemage. Attack the wizard.
Yep, he'll die.
Take 1. Draw a card. Attack your site.
I'll chump block.
Lock. And your turn.
Heal for 2. Turn start. Spell. Tap. Ruins. I think we gotta slow you down somehow, so we'll Atlantean Fate and sink these guys.
Okay. He did.
Okay, this is the best I can do, and I'll heal for 2 and pass.
Nice.
Trying to stem your aggression, sir.
Yeah, I feel stemmed, stymied. Draw a card.
Unfortunately, the only threshold I took from you, I guess. I guess I gotta get rid of a fire. But
Oh wait, what's my threshold right now?
you got
Have
2 air and 1 fire.
Okay.
Actually, no, you have still have 3 air.
3 air.
Yeah, because it's the
Okay.
basic.
Whoop, nope, didn't mean to do that. I'm attacking here.
Mm-hmm.
Just step attack. Oop,
Mm-hmm.
too much. There we go. Thunderstorm here.
Gross.
And end my turn. You take 3.
And I heal
Like
1, so I'll
really,
just do it like that. Cool.
Yeah. And your turn, and this has.
Okay. I think I need
2.
this. Interesting, but not helpful. But actually, before I tap, we will cast a wizard for 3. Draw a card. That's what I needed, but annoying. I'll play a mix air. And I guess I gotta do this just to see if it reduces the amount of damage I take. I will... I can chase you farther away from me, that seems fine. Yeah, I'll Violent hit you for 2.
Mm-hmm.
And pass. Oh, and heal for 2.
And I will untap.
If you press a turn start, it untaps you and refreshes your mana.
Oh, nice. Let's start. There we go. I'll draw a spell. I'll play a core.
Nice.
Go to 4.
No, you're at 5 still.
Oh, the ruby's underneath, so I should actually have gone down 1, right?
Yeah. So
now I'm at 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Blaze.
Sure wish you didn't.
And run 1, 2, attack here for. Whoop, stop. Attack here for 3.
Take it.
And then you get struck. And how much? Actually, how much mana did I have left? That was okay. Yeah, no, I can't do it anymore. And
Okay.
your turn.
All right, I'll heal for 2. Start. Draw a spell. Pretty good. Let's wizard. Draw 3. Actually, I can crack my mix air to do that.
Yeah.
Tap. Play this. This is kind of dirty. We'll play Scavenging Fiend. Actually, I guess it has to be here. Bring back the mix air. Crack the mix air. Get a wizard. Draw a card.
Nice. Why does it have to go there, the Fiend?
So it brings back an artifact to that location, but it's not a spellcaster, so the bear is next spell. So the wizard has to. I need a bear to cast a spell.
I see. So you have to give it to him or your avatar.
Yeah. So I kind of wanted people in the way of grapple shots in case you like remove.
Yeah.
I guess actually even here is better than there. But that way I've got chumps for this, chumps for grapples, chumps for blocks, chumps for days. I will heal for 2 and pass.
Cool. Draw. I will attempt to attack for 3.
I'll block.
I will then draw a card. And Russian Cavalry. Come in, attack.
Take it.
And then I'll play Nicka Snakes.
Sneaky snakes.
Nicka Snakes there. And that's all my manas. And then he will be 1/2. Actually, we'll do Grandmaster Wizard 1/2, you 3/4, Scavenging Fiend 5/6. And here we'll do.
Let's see it. Alright. Fiend is dead.
Fiend's dead.
Cool.
Okay. And you heal 2.
Heal for 2. Okay, let's figure this out. Draw spell. That's interesting. I think... Oh, and this is gone.
Oh yeah, bye thunderstorm.
Goodbye, friend. Actually, this is a little unfortunate. I can kill these guys.
I think Scavenging Fiend is going to get so much better with the next set.
It really might. I hope it does. It's a pretty cool card.
Especially with Love Potion, 6 mana, steal a thing, play Scavenging Fiend, get it back, steal another thing, like broken.
It does seem good. No, I dig it. Alright, so I think the move here is kill these guys. So Pendulum of Peril. Yeah, you're right. I run it. Don't pretend like I wouldn't.
It's so ridiculous.
Mix air. I think this guy just chills. I'll take some damage from you next turn, but I'll heal for 2 and pass.
Okay. And draw a card.
Oh, sorry, on my end step, I'll swing and kill both of these.
Oh, yeah. It has to happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They did. Oh, they did.
Pass to you.
Oh. Okay. So... I'm gonna attack here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play Gyre Hippogriffs.
Mm-hmm.
And what's in your graveyard?
Imp. 2 imps, an apprentice wizard, and a scavenging fiend.
Oh. I'm just gonna fly here.
Okay.
Without attacking.
Sure.
And your turn. You gain 2.
Oh, gain 2, yeah. Observatory, take a look at my top 3. Not amazing, honestly. That's okay, though. We can imp your dude for 2 from my graveyard, and then it'll die.
Mm-hmm.
Imp you for 2 from here and kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. I'll pass and heal for 2.
I'll attempt to attack for 3.
I'll block.
Block. Take 2. Draw a card. Hippogriffs. I'll get attack. Attempt to attack for 3. Then. And that was. And then your turn.
Alright, heal for 2. Draw spell. Yep, we thought we knew what that was. Damn, I'm actually 1 minute off of doing something kind of good.
Yeah, this game's got this. The double Angel's Egg is how I lost to Mike for 3rd place.
Oh, really?
I won I just beat him outright the first game, but then he just got double Angel's Egg almost back to back within like 2 turns of each other the next 2 games, and it's just so hard for this deck to recover from.
Yeah, This deck needs to stall a lot. As you can see, I haven't really applied very much pressure, and I'm almost halfway through my deck. Tap for a site.
Do you want me to go in the other room? Do you want me to go in the other room? There's a big wooden thing there. How did you get a little dinosaur guy? For a character?
Me?
Yeah, there's like a little dino dude with sunglasses or something.
Oh, honestly, the first time that Steam ever released avatars, like 10 years ago, this was one of the 4 options. And that's why I was like, yeah, alright, whatever. This is interesting. I know what's on top of my deck, and it's not super helpful. Well, that's not true. Actually, it's quite good if I do it like this. So we can crack my mix, get a wizard for free, draw a card, and then Death Dealer to kill the Hippogriff for all my mana but 1. And it doesn't really do anything for me to have 1 extra mana, so that's it. I'll pass. I'll game 2.
Okay. My turn. Untap. Draw a spell. I'm gonna infiltrate the Death Dealer. Now he is my boy. I will attack for 3.
Yep.
And your turn.
Okay, that was rude. So he is tapped and stealthed. This will work though. Draw. Tap. Play here, I guess. Nimbus Djinn. Discard 2 summoning spheres to randomly kill the Death Dealer. Oop, that's mine.
You did it. Oh, whoops.
So that was 6 mana, huh? Leaves me with 3. Do I have anything in here worth 3? I got rid of my little guy. Can't afford anything else. Seems rude. What have you got? Kobolds doesn't do anything. None of these guys do anything. I'll just cast your kobolds from your graveyard just in case you have a, what's it called? Pillar Zyros. Just in case you have a Pillar Zyros, I'm just clearing it. Passing.
Nice. Okay. Untap. Draw a spell. I will attempt to attack.
I'll block and you'll take 4.
I'll take 4. Oh. And then I will chain lightning you.
Yep, he will die.
And your turn.
Okay, here we go. Big money, no whammies. Well, some whammies. I will cast the wizard, not from my hand, from my graveyard, draw 3. That's pretty decent. Tap and draw a site. Play a regular old wizard here, draw a card. Pass. Oh, he'll play.
Okay. Game. Draw a card. Cavalry.
Yep.
Come in and attack.
Yep.
Attempt to attack with Battlemage.
Sorry, moving him. Yeah, I'll block.
Okay.
You'll take 1.
Draw a card. Alright, that's yours. And your turn.
Cool. Kill 2. Turn start, draw a spell. I'll spend 4 on the Immortal Throne Tap, play an Oasis here, draw a card. This goes to 1. It's too bad I don't have anything. Oh wait, you do. I'll play your Pit Viper from your graveyard for 1. I'll go to 2, I'll draw a card. I'll play Lightning Bolt on your Patrician Cavalry for 2. This will go to 3, I'll draw a card. And then I'll play Angel's Egg for 3. This will go to 4, I'll draw a card. And that's all my mana. I will pass and heal for 3.
Nice. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna probably untap and do some things. Draw a card. Play Dapple Vampire.
Gross.
Oh wait, it's at 4 draws a thing, right? If I cast something
if you cast something for 4, yeah.
Oh, that also speeds you up. I'm just gonna attack for 3.
Take it.
And your turn.
Okay, turn start, draw. I don't need a spell, draw this. I need mana. Tap, get more mana. Oh wait, did I heal after that? I didn't. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yeah, I think you got this one. I have no artifact destruction.
Yeah.
And I just can't race the angel's eggs. Like,
I have
gaining sick.
Nimbustion on your head and a 4, 5, 6, 7 in hand. So.
Yeah, I figured you had something else to close if you weren't just gonna get it with Throne.
Yeah, good game, man.
Yeah, good game. Let me
Throne doing the thing.
Another deck. There's another deck that I have that I thought about bringing. It's Earth Air Sorcerer.
Okay.
In it, I saw from day one, it was actually, there was a similar list that ended up actually getting the 7-0 day one.
Yeah, man. I let's see. I have a couple extra lists. I have a Earth Air Sorcerer of my own that I like a lot, and then I have something that's like anti-aggro. I don't know if you want to play against that. It's what basically, I don't know if you've kept up at all with the league. You said you haven't played much recently, but Avatar Bear is everywhere, and aggro is king. And my deck, by the way, is only being played by 2 people total in the league.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
So it's not, it hasn't like taken over and done evil stuff. One of those 2 people is me, and one's Ira, and he only played it for like 2 games, and then he switched to Avatar Bear. So
nice. Well, I mean, the way his son did is he ended up placing 2nd, right?
Yeah, he was doing. Yeah, he did. He was doing
insane,
dirty things. Wait.
No.
Just reload it, and we'll just delete everything first.
Have you?
Just choose deck, and then.
Okay, so...
Whoops.
Did that work?
Yes, that worked.
Okay. How do all of these cards are all tilted up now?
It's because it's stuck on this dice.
Nice.
Ugh.
Okay, let's do it. Oh yeah, let's roll.
A 4.
4.
Wow. This is going to be my anti-aggro list, so...
1.
That sounds about right.
Play.
That's pretty classic with my... Yeah. What is this again? No, I don't need this. Bottom. We'll take 2 and 1. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm cool with this. I will start. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Play Windmill.
Yeah.
Onyx 4.
Yeah, seems good.
And
I'll just put this to the side that way it doesn't get cleared up. Turn start. sure. I think this is fine actually as a site. We'll take this, tap, play a Mirage underneath me and pass.
Untap. Draw site. Tap,
But don't do
play
that.
sinkhole.
Don't do that.
And your turn.
Do I want that? Sure. We'll take it. Ah! Play a Gnome Hollows? No, that's a lie. We'll play the Free City. And put a Pit Viper underneath it.
Oh, we got some snacks. And my turn?
Yep.
Going to draw site. Going to go to 3. Gonna crack the sinkhole, blow up Free City. Tap, play not that. Play a Quagmire. Go to 4. And the flanks.
Okay.
And your turn.
Sure, I guess we could take that. Play this here. Move the Pit Viper underneath, I think. And pass.
And tap. Draw. Or site. And I will tap, play off the tower here. Go to 1, 2, 3. Is that go to 5 temporarily, but be at 4. Gonna blink the flanks.
Okay.
And draw a card. And that will be it.
Okay.
The end.
Bottom, draw, tap, Dome of Osiris, Devil's Egg.
Ooh.
And we'll move back.
Nice.
End of turn, ping you for 1 and pass.
And tap. Turn. Draw a card. Color. And uniform.
Okay.
And your turn.
Okay, and then you'll just take 1 from the egg.
Egg each time.
Yeah. We'll draw a. Maybe we'll draw a spell. Okay, well, now I don't hate it. Tap, Bedrock, Pit Viper.
Buried.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think we're basically okay. Let's actually move him under here.
Okay.
Pass. Tick you down for 1.
Yep. Realize now probably blowing up that tinkle was a bad idea. And I'm going to F5. I'm going to tap and draw 1.
Mm-hmm.
Move here. Whoop. Move there and attack.
I'll block with the Viper.
Okay. Did.
Bosky boys.
Play boss troll.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm gonna grapple shot my flanks over to my boss troll and then move up and attack for 5.
Yeah. That works.
And your turn. I take 1.
Yeah. Pretty good. Let's take this though. Tap, do a step back here, move up with the Pit Viper again. Do this guy underground. Pass.
My go?
Yeah, your go.
Okay, so I will. Is the worm on top or below?
Below.
Below. Well, we're going to tap the sorcerer to draw a card.
Oh, it should have been -1 from the egg.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
Because your
did you
turns
add
are
it?
odds. Yeah, I just did it now. Your turns are odds,
Okay.
my turns are evens. That's how I knew.
Okay. And we will attack.
Take 5.
And then come here and attack.
I'll block.
Okay. Troll's dead. And then we're gonna grapple shot flanks to Sandworm.
Yep.
And your turn.
Cool. Oh wait, not here one.
I take 1.
Yeah. Opposite of last game. Okay. I know what that is. I don't know what you are. Not what I need. We will take this, tap this, take this. Move the Viper underneath. Play an Angel's Egg. Divine Healing.
Nice.
And then pass, heal for 1, take 1.
Okay, so start turn, untap. Draw spell.
He's tapped underneath you, by the way.
Yeah. I will attack with flanks. Play a unicorn there. I didn't tap my sorcerer to do something, did I? No.
Nope, not yet. Not that I know.
Tap, play Gnome Hollows. And Divine Healing.
Okay.
And go to 20, and then go to 19.
Okay, and then I'll go up to 14.
Mm-hmm.
Turn start. Scry here. probably generally good. We'll draw it. We will... trade the Pit Vipers into your Phalanx.
Mm-hmm.
Tap for... Mirror Realm into Dome.
Nice.
And pass, heal, tick.
Okay. On tap. Draw a spell. Tap sorcerer. Draw a spell. Move up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play. Grim Reaper here.
Mm-hmm.
And your turn.
Heal, -1. Let's take a look. What do you do for me? You would get me...
Oh, did you tick me down or did I tick it?
I took you down.
Okay, you took me down.
Took you down.
Did you tick you up?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I don't know if it does anything that good, you know?
Yeah, this is the list I was also debating on taking to the tournament, but just figured go Battlemage.
Alright, I'll play Common Sense. Oh no, it was all coming up. Everything good was coming soon.
Oh no, oh that's always brutal. You're like, I'm gonna reshuffle all of the cards that I want.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll get a bury and just bury the unicorn and pass after that.
Yep.
Up 1, down 1. Pass.
And draw spell. Yeah, draw spell.
I know that this list is something like this list is strong. It's just, oh, you hit me there.
Yeah, attack for there.
But it's like brutal to play.
Your list or my list?
My list is brutal to play.
Yeah.
Play against.
Is that the fortress build, which is like just very like highly defensive and super grindy?
Yeah. I don't really. So, I'm only testing it now because I thought you were gonna play something like your Battlemage, and this is good too, but something like kind of like pretty competitive and kind of aggro. And I was like, I want to see how it does against that, because this is what I'm considering taking in a top cut if I make it that far, because everyone's playing aggro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I like this mid-range Earth Air Sorcerer deck, just because you heal, you play removal, you have a big explosive power.
Yeah.
Did you heal?
I don't remember, but oh wait, your turns are odd, so no, I don't think I did.
Okay, yeah, because I just attacked you down to 1, and then I would go down
to 15. Yeah. Cool. We take a look at this. I think we're gonna bottom it because we need something better this turn. Drop. Jesus. We'll just hit you with my face to kill your Grim Reaper.
Okay. Good.
Common Sense to thin the deck. Good thing I did this. Nothing good was coming up. Honestly, we probably want a bury. Pass. Oh, and now we tick down, tick up.
Yep. Draw a card. Draw a card. Go to the Phalanx. And cast a card core. And your turn.
Okay. Down, up, turn, scry. think that matters that much. So draw. That's pretty good. Tap for this. And then I think we just bury him.
Mm-hmm.
And then pass, so up one, down one.
Okay. Tap for a spell. Tap for a spell. Divine healing for 1.
Yeah.
This is where this is just kind of awkward, this match, in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Vampire.
Mm-hmm.
And your turn.
Oh, right. Find the goodness. That's pretty good. Yeah. We can take that, tap this, draw this. 1, 4. Assorted animals for 4.
Mm-hmm.
Don't reset. Almost reset it. That was almost really bad. And we want a pit viper and a root spider.
Mm-hmm.
We'll play the root spider for 3 here. And pit viper goes to hand. Pass. Down 1, up 1.
Question: if I attack Free City, does it actually get dealt damage?
No, not the first time.
Damn, so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And tap, draw. Oh, that's sick. Sick rip. Tap. And draw again. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to summon these. How do I put these cave trolls underneath here?
You just put them there and then press U.
Press U, under.
Yep.
Cave trolls go in U.
Mm-hmm.
And then what we're going to do is with the other 3, we're going to grapple shot your root spider.
He did.
Yeah.
Seems
U. And then we're going to come in here and we're going to attack the site.
Take 4.
And your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, that is effective. Oh, we didn't heal yet though, right? So heal and down. No, wait. 4. Yeah, that's right. Turn start, take a look. I mean, it's good, but it's not... Well, it's pretty good. How many grapple shots have you used? 1,
How many
2,
do you want me to have used?
4, not 3. Okay, yeah, I think we take it. And then we tap, play site. Pit viper underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdly enough, I think that's it. I'll pass down, up.
Okay. I'm going to draw a spell. I'm going to...
Yep, there it is, all 4.
Yep.
Cool.
Everybody gets 1. After you got 3 angel eggs, I think
no,
I
I'm not
can
upset.
get 4.
I'm just like, okay. No, listen, I can't. I have no right to be upset if I'm playing this deck ever.
I'm gonna just take a step back to
work your way toward that egg.
Work towards that egg.
Yeah, makes sense.
And I'm going to play a boss troll there.
Cool.
And your turn.
Up, down, turn start. You are certainly a down. We will draw. That's pretty good. Orb. Root spider underneath.
Yep.
Pass, down, up.
So I'm gonna. Yep. And draw a card.
Oh wait, I apologize. Do you care if I tap my dude?
No, no, of course.
That's it.
And draw another card, and we're gonna tap here. And now the what's it called? The cave trolls are gonna come back and punch the spider.
Makes sense.
But everything's gonna attack there too. So it's going to So
Cool.
Attack with those guys. Attack with that guy. Going to play Pledge Butcher here.
Yep.
Oh, I've actually had 8 mana. What am I doing?
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Yeah.
7. It should be at 7. There we go. We should have 3 left. Okay. That will be all.
Okay. Up, down, turn start. Huh. Super powerful right now.
What was that?
I said super powerful right now. My sweet. Oh, this was a misplay. Oh, that's okay.
What was the misplay?
Playing my orb here. That's okay. I'll deal with it. This is gonna suck a little bit. I will major explosion your face. The misplay is that the orb has to do 2 steps, so it has to hit here, which will deal me 5. So you'll take 12. 10. No, you'll take because it's I target your face with myself, but the orb doesn't target your pudge.
So you're targeting me.
So I take 5, you take 12, and then the egg will finish you.
Oh wait, so where you blown up? Right
I'm
here?
gonna target here with mine, and then the orb will copy it and target here.
Oh, so it's all within the range. I see.
Because it has to be within 2. That's why I was like, ooh, that was a misplay. But I was afraid that if I did it here, you might like wreck me somehow.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so this dies.
Yep, I take 5.
Do these guys die?
They take just 3, so he will die. The other one won't,
okay,
because
so,
the one that's targeted here will deal 3 to them.
Okay, so I go to death's door.
I take 5. Yeah.
You take 5.
Well, you would go to 1, but then the egg will get you to door.
Yeah. And then you go to 2. That's
I'm gonna
6.
divine with my last mana, so I'll go to 12, and then I'll heal for 1 to go to 13.
Okay, and so then my turn.
And now it's your turn. Yeah.
Tap. Draw a.
That's why I played my spider back here, was to buy me a turn and get you away from my egg, so I could make sure I could get there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I want to do this. Attacking. Yeah, we're gonna attack here. Attack with cave trolls. Cast an Amazon warrior.
My girls.
Actually, I'm not going to cast an Amazon warrior. I'm going to double bolt you.
Okay.
And did I tap? I didn't tap to draw a card, I think.
Okay.
Or wait, no. Did I? No. No, I didn't. Okay. And then I will cast Common Sense. Do I search? There we go. Searching up. A boss troll.
Nice.
Now, okay, and how do I leave the? There we go. Now I'm just gonna shuffle and your turn.
Okay. I think I've got 5 live draws out of 21. So we'll see. Hua. That is is that one? God. Is that one of them? It's not, I guess, because it reduces the number. So this is also an Immortal Throne deck. And I was like, I could play a land, draw a card, so it's free roll, but I think some of them are expensive, so draw. No! I think I lose. Yeah, if you have any immediate burn, you are not in red. You could have a Chain Lightning, which you had in the other one. Griffins don't hurt me, no Vile Imps. These guys can't get in. I think I'll just dispel you and get rid of your cores and stuff. And maybe these guys don't matter so much. This is a weird move. I think I Earthquake, copy. Oh, if I don't dispel, because the dispel doesn't matter. But Earthquake, copy Earthquake instead for the orb, which would move me out of line of sight, hopefully.
It also buries your orb, though, doesn't it?
It does, which is fine. And it buries my core, which is fine. So I'll go down a mana. And then the second Earthquake hits here just to kill the vampire.
Yeah.
And then bury the cave troll, which doesn't really matter. But it's something.
My turn?
Your go. If you got burn, I lose.
I wish I did. Draw. And tap. Draw.
Oh, great.
I'll cast the Pudge.
Alright, I got a chance for 2 more live draws.
4. And how much did I do? I got 5. And then cast a. Wait, I only have 5. I can't do anything else.
Okay.
I believe. Yep, it's on you.
Let's see. So, Scry. Dude, you're so good, Queen of Midland, but not right now. Drop.
Ooh.
No! Okay, I mean, it's not the end of the world yet. We'll play this guy. To disable him.
Ooh.
And then I still think I have to move to here. Because it's scary. If you kill him and then you blast me, I'm dead. So, yeah, we'll still move.
Okay, my turn.
Pass.
I got Earthquake.
Yep, I will die. Good game.
GG, man.
Yeah, for sure. Not useful. There it is.
Yeah, I was like, if you had, I realized you were running red though. I figured you might have like a Firebolt or like some.
I have them. It just wasn't happening. See, there it is. Common sense would have gotten me to Firebolts.
Yeah.
Explosion. Yep, they're there, but you know, I don't run that many because I don't need them until the end.
Yeah.
Good game.
Yeah, likewise, man. It's good to know I didn't get crushed, but that freaking eggs. Oh my god,
oh, yeah,
they're so brutal.
They are brutal. Do you want one more where I play a real deck that doesn't frustrate anybody?
I was gonna say I actually think I gotta get going. I gotta go out with the wife in a little bit.
Ah, that makes sense.
But dude, I'm glad that we got to jam some games together. Hopefully we can get together and do some more.
Absolutely.
Sometime soon. Have you done any of your league matches yet?
I've done 4 of them. I lost to Ira and Double Death's Door, and then won the other 3.
Nice. I haven't played any yet. Are you playing Ragnarok in as your big or how does it work, by the way? Do you have to submit a deck list, or can you
Nope.
just
You can play
say
whatever you
oh,
want. It's the top cut you'd have to submit a deck list for. So like,
I see.
I was planning on switching it up, but I keep like these ones that I just tested have been my like thoughts about possibility of running the
Yeah.
league. My other ones in Earth, Air, Sorcerer are kind of similar to what you did, but a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Sweet.
it's pretty decent, but yeah, I've just been like, well, I don't know, let's just run Ragnarok and see how it goes, and so I'm 3-1.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's not
There's a
bad.
deck that I've been toying around with. It's a water earth deck. And it runs like silences and magnetic muzzles. And the idea is like you run like Pudge Butcher in pirate ships. And the idea is like you just give those things like you just make them able to walk. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
And so the idea is you're also kind of berry proof at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought it was, and it runs Sisters of Silence too. It's something that I have to figure out the mana base, but have like a rough list that I'd love to just test and mess around with sometime.
Sure, dude. I actually was super high on that in February when I was getting into Sorcery. That was like the first list I messed around with.
Nice. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's a bit wacky, but I think it just has like a big surprise potential, especially with Silence just
Mm-hmm.
locking down their Genesis or any kind of things in
It
that like
it's real
go
good
ahead.
against Deathspeaker because if you can get a silence on their
Yeah,
side, you just stop all their value.
right, right. And then it also, I think, like Pudge Butcher is great, but in Pirate Ship is kind of mid. But like being able to just take that one step forward sometimes and just like
Mm-hmm.
suddenly hit for 10 is so brutal.
So you said it's Earth, Water.
It's Earth Water, and it would run Silence, Sisters of Silence, one magnetic muzzle. Let me see if I can actually find it.
So
Because
that's
it was just something I was toying around with. I didn't quite finish the list ever.
no, it's interesting. I don't think I ran muzzle in mine, and I think that I found that the silence effects were there weren't enough of them. But maybe that gets you to a density where it's pretty effective.
And that was a big component of it as well. Was the other thing was it was going to run earthquakes on top of it, not necessarily for. I mean, because it's great for burying them, but it just being able to like, oh, my Pudge
Reposition.
Butcher's on a water site. I'm just gonna line up differently now.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Um,
That's like why people run it with air, but you can make it work in water.
what is so it runs one magnetic muzzle. The magnetic is interesting too because um, if like your thing is killed, then the thing that kills it has to be um,
Get
has to
muzzled
get
next.
muzzled. And
Yeah.
then what's also good is like something always if they want to actually play units, they always have to get muzzled. And so essentially what happens is then like if they bring muzzle back to my side, then I can just muzzle pirate ship. It also it runs two giant shark, ruler of Thule.
Okay.
It runs
Pretty useful.
Delcine flanks.
Yeah.
Um, in some Fey changelings, I only run one muzzle. You said you were thinking about you couldn't find enough silence effects.
Yeah, because Sisters of Silence were too vulnerable, so they would always be gone. And then I would, like, when I had Silence, it was great. And when I didn't have Silence, it was like, okay, these are all, like, average minions, and I would just get outvalued. But that was, like, my early attempts.
Yeah, yeah. I think that the magnetic muzzle was the interesting one. I don't know if it should run two or one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but the other thing is with Sisters of Silence, it's tough because you're just so dead to bolt,
Yeah.
and that's the one big issue, or like Barry and things like that. But the reason it runs the water is to I don't know if your version ran water, but the
No.
water is to be anti-berry as well. So like with berry being the most common removal spell, people will have to actively um
Like, burn, like,
yeah
resources to
it
get your guys.
yeah like their only removal essentially against you would be it has to be lightning bolt like And so the other thing is to kind of slow roll the Sisters of Silence with like it runs a couple Fey Changeling. It also runs Old Salt Anchorman as just kind
That's
of
pretty good.
a like
Well,
a
that's earthquake proof too then.
yeah, that's the other point of it is it runs 2 Common Sense, a Dispel. I'm running 4 Riptide just because I like the cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I think combined with, I think Ruler of Thule is like a really nice one to just have that kind of being able to walk backwards and have that extra buff.
Yeah.
But there was my buddy and I talked about a potential argument for Magellan's Globe as well.
So sometimes I see Magellan's Globe and it's really good. It's super niche, so I think it just depends on like, do you have a free slot or not? Like if it's taking a slot of something good, I would just run something better. Like
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the deck that I just built, it's interesting because it's like everyone has like an Earth Air Sorcerer, right?
Yeah.
But this one has what is it? It's 26 minions, which I think is like a lot more than most people run.
Yeah.
And it's heavy on ramp.
So I agree. Like that is something I was thinking about was just like do you run Imperial Roads and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think I run 2. Yeah, I run 2. But it's honestly like I was just thinking like in the beginning cores were amazing. And then everyone was like cores and mixes are less reliable, they're just more inconsistent. And they're dead draws late game. And now I'm like, but if you're playing Magic and you get a turn 1 elf, like that's like the best thing you could do.
It's so good.
Right? And nobody wants to waste their lightning bolt on an elf. I mean, you have to bolt the bird, but like you want to use it on something better. So like if I run out a a Frontier Settlers and you have to like bolt my Settlers, I'm like, okay, your kill spell's gone.
Yeah.
Right? Like my last deck I played against you runs 1, or this one runs 1 lightning bolt. If I'm bolting your Settlers, it means I'm not killing you in the end. With bolt anyway.
Right. I like that. I think I saw a similar list that had like a lot of creatures, and I think that's just like a good way to go as well because my one complaint is I think Frontier Settlers can sometimes late game just feel bad because you're just like, and it's turn 7 and I needed gas and drew Settlers.
Well, all my stuff is so kind of expensive that, and I stop at like 4 or 5 lands, that when I get gas late game, it just allows me to double spell with like powerful double spells, right?
Yeah. How do you like flanking maneuver, by the way?
I think it's OP.
Really?
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's the most powerful version of Blink that there is. Blink, teleport, recall, flanking maneuver. I think flanking maneuver is the best.
Sweet. I'm glad because I saw decks playing it, and I have 2 foils, so I was like,
well,
nice.
I mean, like, I was playing a game last night or something with Drew on the play, and it was with this deck, and we're all playing, and I played a site here, and he was like, oh, that's, like, cool. I'm like, yeah, it's, like, the perfect place for a site. Like, kind of facetiously, but kind of not. And the reason is I knew I was running 3 flanking maneuvers and hadn't seen one.
Right.
So I ended up like root spidering him over here when he teleported to that site. But then I got him to door with some bullshit. And then I was able to flanking maneuver my spider underneath him, kill his root spider, and then finish him off. But I was like, if I'm right here and you're right there, my flanking maneuver lets me get within 1 step of either. Like I can hit you if you're at my site, or I can burrow under my site, or I can burrow under your site, and I can take you out either way.
Yeah, no, I've thought about it. The fact that it also cantrips, like anything that does a thing and draws a card, like, is so good.
Yeah, I think it's the best version.
Yeah, I like your list, and that's one I was thinking about too. I fucking love Royal Bodyguard. It's like
it's really good.
A unicorn, but sometimes it's just a lot more than a unicorn.
Yeah, it's exactly correct. I think I was talking about that in a video today. It was just like, oh yeah, Royal Bodyguard because it's a unicorn, but sometimes it wins you the game.
Yeah, no, I love the list, man. What do you think about Hound? I hear Hound, like, I love what they can do, but I've heard, I know they're super difficult to remove, but I've just seen people unimpressed with them.
Yeah, I don't think that anyone's wrong for being unimpressed with them. I think that in Arthurian Legends, this list will get better when I upgrade some of these things. Like, I don't think
Yeah,
Valkyrie is particularly amazing either. But
yeah,
if my entire game plan is to ramp fast, right? If I have, like, turn 1 core, or
y-
turn 2 settler, turn 3 tower, I'm at 5 man on turn 3 most games. And I think I have
yeah,
12 ramp pieces in my deck. So it's reasonable that I'll get there semi often. So I just need a
yeah.
density of the highest cost, most powerful minions. So I'm trying to get the biggest bang for their buck. Hounds has been great. I'll take something better. I don't think that it's the most overpowered thing in the world, but it's pretty good. And
Yeah,
same thing. I honestly think Valkyries is weak here, but I don't know what else I would put in for it. You know,
yeah. I'm trying
like
to
I don't
think.
think I'm gonna get to Highland Clansman at 7. Maybe, but
Yeah.
it's a little dangerous. Nimbus Jin is possible, but I don't have that much card draw.
Well, and I was thinking you don't want to be like pitching more. You don't want to be throwing away gas. Like that's just. You know what you could. This deck might be interesting with is summoning spear.
Uh huh. That's not bad.
Just drop a fatty on their head.
Yeah, and that's. I mean, honestly, I don't know. It just pumps out gas constantly. It's just
Yeah,
a question of what makes the cut. I think that with every new set, this list will get stronger because
100%.
you just upgrade your mediocre draws.
Yeah. No, I like it. How many settlers do you run?
Just all the playset, all three.
All three. Okay.
It's not like again. I've played this list now 3 or 4 times, right? The three I think I played it 3 times and won all three, but it's not because it's definitely overpowered. It's because getting a Philosopher's Stone or a Core or a Settlers by turn 2, ramping
Yeah.
ahead and using a tower. So it's just like I usually get so much tempo that it's hard to win. Actually, I played against Drew with a similar list, and no joke, he was on the play and he did great, and he was like messing me up. And I kid you not, I went from 2 life to 18 life off the back of one Dapro Vampire.
It's such an immediate must answer card. Like it's
Yeah,
such an interesting card in that way because like it usually my experience is it almost always dies immediately.
yeah,
Or if it just sticks around a little bit, it's so brutal.
yeah. It just wins, and that's the so my only thought about changing this right now. A, I would like to upgrade minions, but B, it's just I could see Trinket being so good in this list because I have so many minions, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what to take out for a Trinket or two because
Yeah.
the reason that this deck is so consistent is it's running a million minions.
Yeah. How many flanking maneuver do you run?
Three,
Three. Three flanking, three
three flanking, free grapple, 2 earthquake, a lightning bolt, 2 common sense. And honestly, common sense is mediocre, but it just grabs me a fatty.
yeah, I was thinking common sense is probably like just being able to get a closing thing. How many bolt do you run?
Just the one.
Just one. Yeah, no, that's the right way to do it. Yeah, I like the list. I toyed around with something similar. I think exactly what you said. My biggest discouragement was I was like, Hounds in Valkyries it just feels weak given like what you're
Valkyries could
doing.
probably go. I just, the air threat is what's so appealing.
Yeah.
It's like it's weird. How are you gonna block? And it's not the same as like just a Pegasus or a Hippogriff, which is already really powerful, right? But like one more power, I don't know, it kind of makes a difference. You're like, okay, like I dropped a Valkyrie just to be like, okay, this is a body in front of a like some way to deal damage to me, and I can hit any of these sites.
Yeah, I was trying to brainstorm about something. What do you think? And this is so I was working on building a kind of like I said I toyed with a similar idea, but I was running Thunderstorm in the list. What do you think about that? Just because the pure pressure level on
That's
it,
good. Yeah, yeah.
like,
Thunderstorm deals a lot. It deals 9 damage to stationary avatars.
and that's I mean, truthfully, that might be a replacement for the Valkyrie
Yeah,
because it's just it can deal with smaller threats that will be annoying, or it just becomes like a card they have to get something out of, or they're just gonna get lethal by it.
yeah. I think maybe drop 2 Valkyrie, add either 2 Thunderstorm or 2 Trinkets. It's so nice to draw a minion almost every turn.
Yeah, oh, definitely, and that's where I was conflicted about the direction because that you're taking it the Earth Air and the other direction that like isn't as common, and that's where I think I was trying to find that balance with the because Thunderstorm is just so powerful, and like
Yeah,
Thunderstorm
it can
combined
solo
with the
games.
Hippogriffs is exactly what Air wants to do.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's dirty. And that's interesting. So if I take those sixes out, then I'm never gonna have an awkward opening hand where I have a 6 mana spell and I can only get to like 5 mana by turn 3.
And that cops your curve, right? Like you never
Yeah.
you need 5, you don't ever need to get to 6
Well,
typically.
because I run so much ramp, I never don't. Actually, in all 3 games I've played with this list, I ended up at like 9 mana because I'll be like late game, draw a core, tap, draw a spell. Okay, fine, I'll play like the 5 drop and I'll just play my
Yeah,
core out, and now I've got 7 mana. Oh, now I've got 8 mana because my settlers landed. But it worked because 8 mana is like drop a 5 drop and use a grapple shot.
yeah. I was gonna ask, could you send me the list actually? Because
Yeah,
I think I'd like to actually take it to this Sunday and try to do it in person, like the tweak of taking the Valkyries out and adding thunderstorms instead.
yeah,
Sweet, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
yeah.
Yeah, this is. I was sleeping on flanking. Like I read the card and I was like, this seems like it could be good, but it was nowhere to be found. And I haven't truthfully I haven't experimented a bunch, so I appreciate the exploration that you have with the decks and like the willing to try different things.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's kind of how I find that you make good decks, right? Like, you take a look at some card that's not being abused, and you say, like, well, what if I tried to abuse specifically this card,
Mm.
right? So, like, I don't know if you saw Drew's Entangle Mage deck, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
like Entangled Terrain, well, how do you abuse it? Well, you can put in ranged units, and that doesn't immobilization doesn't hurt them, and a Punch Butcher doesn't hurt. And you're like, oh, okay, well, all of a sudden this is pretty strong, and these cards aren't like, they're not typically amazing. And so,
Right.
like, kind of similar thing. It's like, well, what if I just built fast mana, right? Like, a
Yeah.
Mox draw in Magic is too strong. So, like, oh, well, what if in this it's very similar?
Yeah, that's I just couldn't quite figure it out, but I think what you said, like the idea of running Imperial Roads combined with Frontier Settlers, just like you're getting ramp across the board, and like your deck's getting it or your Atlas is giving it to you, um, combined with the couple cores. Do you run Peastone?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
it's just like a threshold of, like, I don't know. And weirdly enough, I thought that this would be threshold screwed frequently, but it hasn't been so far.
what's your how many towers, how many of each tower do you run?
Oh, it's not that many. One, two, three, four. Is it just four? I think it's two of one and one of each other one. Because I'm just trying to make sure I hit
Yeah.
all my threshold consistently because it's got so many double thresholded cards,
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing with that deck is especially with like the
Yeah, it's
sorcerer
four
just
total.
generates value, and then you're always playing a threat, and that's just more value.
Yeah, and this list also started off with Grandmaster Wizards, but it's not really necessary when you're late game drawing to a turn.
Hmm. Yeah,
I ended up with like
yeah.
it was nice the one game that I ran them, but I forgot to run Root Spider and I was getting wrecked by that. So
No, I appreciate it, man. I think I'm definitely gonna build the deck. Do you what other kind of sites do you run? Any interesting ones besides the road?
um, interesting. I mean, I run like I run two Quagmires because it can muck up their blockers or
Yeah,
buy me time if I have an awkward draw. I've got Rift Valley, which is obviously strong, and
so good.
then yeah, I don't know if there's anything else interesting. It's
Do you
like
run Sinkhole?
Bedrocks. No, I don't run Sinkhole. Not because I don't think
Interesting.
it's good. I think it's very good. It's just I run is Amazon Warriors might be my only Amazon Warriors, Dapper Vampire, and Root Spider are my only single threshold minions. So
Mm-hmm.
if I were running more single threshold, I would run more utility sites. But because everything's double, I need to be ready on turn 3 with 3 thresholded sites.
Yeah. What So I know you have the spiders. What do you think about? Uh, I run a single in this list. I run a single one of cave trolls, and I run a single one of um scent hounds. So those are also potentially other considerations to the instead of the Valkyries, just
Eh.
because um trolls are bigger than spiders,
Yeah,
and
I used to
I
be on
don't.
trolls. I'm kind of off of them now. I played against, again, my playtest number is 3 games, right? So like I'm not
Yeah,
an expert and maybe it's better, but flanking maneuver comes up often enough and it's so good. You just like you like
yeah,
and I run out a new threat. I run out like a 4 or 5 drop every turn. So
yeah.
my threat density is high, and if you want to like cave troll me, I'm like, sure, I don't give a shit. Or sorry, if you want to like root spider me, I'm like, no big deal. And then eventually I'll flanking maneuver hit you for 5 that you weren't expecting.
I see. I see. No, that's true. That's true. I hadn't considered. Do you run blink?
Nope.
Oh, so it's just the three flanking instead of
Yeah.
blinks.
It
Okay.
it's I'm taking a different approach. So most people, I think, including myself, have built lists with a lot of like counterplay, right?
Hmm.
Like, okay, I've got blink for this, I've got cave troll for the spider, I've got spider for their other BS, I've got scent hounds for their infiltrate, right? And I have watchtowers, but I was just trying to, rather than dilute my minion density, because
Yeah.
like even when I'm running the birds list, which is the Avatar Bear list, it runs 24 minions, I think. I still
Hmm.
drew 5 non-creatures in a row one time. I was like, that is
Mm.
unlikely, but rough.
Yeah.
And for this, I'm like, well, yes, blink is really good to get my Pudge Butcher off of their root spider, but so is dropping another Pudge Butcher or an Amazon or Bodyguard
Yeah.
or a, and so I just try to overwhelm them.
No, that's true. That makes sense because then you don't have to worry about all kinds of utility things because
Because
every
it's not dead
now
if it's not the right matchup. It's just like, yep,
right.
Amazon's good in every fight.
No, that's true. That's true. I like that. Okay.
Again, my playtest numbers are 3. So like I don't mean to sound like I know what I'm talking about, but like in my 3 games, this is how it worked, and it was great.
I mean, you're making a rational argument for it, so
Yeah,
that's the fundamental piece that I
yeah.
think makes sense is like
I just hope I'm
because
not.
there's a
I just don't want to come across as dismissive because like any idea you have could easily be correct. I don't know, but this is what I'm. This is what I was thinking when I built it.
no, I do I like it I do and do you do the full 3 vampires or do you do
Nope. Yep. I do.
you do okay yeah because I've seen a lot of lists not go full 3 and just run like 2 or something
It's
but
because they're expensive and they die quickly. But truthfully, I don't. Like what from turn 3 on, what threat of mine are you not going to want to kill immediately? Like eventually you're going
yeah
to run out of kill spells.
yeah yeah that makes sense. Well, I appreciate it, CJ. I'll keep you updated. Like I said, Thursdays I'm usually off. How
Cool.
wacky it sounds like your schedule can be.
It
That
is
there's a
pretty
good
weird,
chance
yeah.
that's gonna line up, and we'll just be able to do some like midday gaming.
Yeah, I try. Like I said, I hike my dogs, and if I can tire them out enough, then I've got usually like 2 hours or something.
You're like grinding dog walking.
I run them like 5 miles every day. I'm not working, except for in this heat stroke. I've been cutting it back to like 4 or 3.5 because it's
Yeah.
insane. I like worry about them, but we run along the river, so they swim for most of it.
Oh, that's nice.
I know they're so
What are the
cute.
names?
Archer and Sunny, they're golden
Archer and
retrievers.
Sunny.
Yeah,
That's sweet.
yeah,
Awesome, man. Well, appreciate the games. Glad we got to get together, and hopefully, sometime in the next week or two, we can do it again. You're not going to Gen Con, are you?
I'm not. No, I'm gonna be doing Vegas though.
Okay, sick. Yeah, I bought my ticket for Vegas. John and I just have to figure out when, or figure out the housing situation. Just because him and I are also going to Gen Con, so
Oh,
between
nice.
between what was it? This between Baltimore, between Gen Con, our wallets are a little light right now, so
Oh, I
just
feel that.
want to try to figure that one out. But we'll definitely be there.
Yeah, for sure. And I promise next time we play, I'll play something like this instead of a frustrating list.
No, dude, I truthfully, I appreciate any kind of list. I think it's definitely just about the game and it's always changing. So
Yeah.
if I can get experience against something that I don't know. I mean, like I thought I had a good matchup against like Roots when we started, but I never actually played Roots.
Uh-huh.
I just figured I was like, oh, I just go faster than they do, and then you were like, actually, turn 5 every time, and I was
Yeah.
like, well,
Yeah.
well, that's still that's a little too fast for me. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's dirty. No, and that's I really still like the list, but it's you know, when people know it's coming, it's a little bit not like inconsistent, it's just slightly less, you know?
yeah, yeah, and I think back on our games, and there's definitely ways I could have played around it. Um, I could have played better. I just was so unfamiliar with the matchup, and
Yeah.
just like it totally that lack of experience cost me. Because of nobody in our community playing it. There were so many deaths. It was like Deathspeaker, a Pathfinder, just a lot of games that were like no one running Roots, and
Yeah.
so to encounter that, I was kind of I had an assumption that was very wrong.
Yeah, no, I think that it's strong. I think everyone was like, "Oh god, this is the most powerful thing ever." And I was like, "I don't think that it is. I just think that it's a good list with a lot of potential, but like when you know what you're doing against it, it's like it's good. It's not broken."
Yeah. Yeah, I think the consistency is what's scary to people, is like
Yeah.
something that's able to do it consistently like that.
Yeah.
Like even what they changed the whole mulligan roll system because of Roots essentially. They were like,
I
"Oh,
I don't think that's true. I think that they mentioned Roots because it was on everyone's mind, but I think that I mean, like, Eric's Curiosa doesn't pump out, like, game updates all the time, right? Like,
right.
it takes them a long time to like, come out with any changes. So my imagination is that they've been playing this list, or, like, planning that change for a long, long time.
Hmm.
At least I
That
think.
makes
I
sense."
could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't, like, it's funny to me that, like, they mentioned Roots and Crossroads and like somebody was like, "Oh, the CJ Mulligan." I was like, "That's awesome. I'm gonna pretend to own that." But like, I don't actually think that that's what happened here.
Yeah. Well, dude, great playing. The wife's calling me now.
Yep. Nope. That's
You have
fair.
a good night, dude, and I will catch you later.
Yeah, dude. Sounds great.
Peace.
All right. Cheers. Bye. Thanks for the games. What up, YouTube? I hope you guys enjoyed those games. I was basically just testing out to see if any of my control lists could survive in an aggro meta. That was Mike from the Courtesan Cup. He was one of the semifinalists and a really fun opponent. His Battlemage is very strong. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Deck lists are in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time.